everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 22 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one's fun to make. It kind of looks like a little daffodil. I just thought of that when I finished it. It was really fun to make. So before we get started, I do want to mention we are using all Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is scrap yarn. This is a scrap yarn project. I don't have yardage for these, and all the hook size we're going to use for all 365 days of granny squares is an H size hook, which is 5 millimeters, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissors. We'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, so those are very handy to use in this project. And make sure you check out the links in the description of this video. I will have a link to the blog where you'll find out where to get all 365 days of granny squares. If you have any questions about this granny square project, the answer will be in the blog. If you want to know how we're going to attach these, when we're going to attach these, how, whatever, any questions you have for this blog or for this project, this 365 days of granny squares projects, we have the answer for you in the blog, so make sure you check out that link. Also, check out the link to my Facebook. Join me on Facebook, like my page, share my page with all your friends, share your photos on Facebook. You can get inspiration from other crocheters as well on Facebook. I'm loving all your posts on there, and our community is growing so fast. It is so fantastic. Also, check out the Instagram. Make sure to hashtag YARNutopia if you post photos. If you post a photo of these granny squares, make sure to hashtag 365 days of granny squares so that I can see your fabulous squares and your color combinations and all your hard work that you're putting into this project. Also follow me on Snapchat. You can see behind the scenes clips of what I do on my free time, and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate that. Just click that red subscribe button. You'll get a notification when I post new videos. So without further ado, let's just get started in making number 22 granny square. Alright, to start off we have to make a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, fold that down, and then pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook, and we're ready to go. So now we have to start off by chaining 4. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in the first chain the fourth chain from the hook, which is our first chain here, we're going to slip stitch in there and make a ring. So just insert your hook into that first chain, then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, so we've basically just made a ring like that. And now we are going to chain up 3, which is going to count as our first double crochet. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3, so that counts as our first double crochet. And now we want to make 23 double crochets in here for a total of 24, which is because this chain of 3 counts. So yarn over, go into that ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a double crochet. So we're going to make a total of 23 of those in there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you don't have to watch me do all of them, but I'm just going to put 24 or 23 of the double crochets in here. That chain of 3 counts as one, so it's going to be a total of 24. So once I have all my stitches in this ring, I will meet you up and we'll go on to round 2 together. Alright, so I put my 24 double crochets in this ring here. I crocheted over the top of my straggler, so that's like sewn in, so I'm just going to trim that so that's all hidden. And now we want to slip stitch to the beginning chain of 3 here. So you see 1, 2, 3, right at the top of that stitch. We're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through and through for a slip stitch. Okay, so you should have, with this chain of 3, you should have 24 stitches around. Okay, so now going on to round 2, if you are changing color, you can chain up 1, cut your yarn, and then pull up your new color in the same stitch and chain up, let's see here, chain up 3. and go on to round 2 with us. But if you're not changing color, because I'm not changing color at this point, we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put another double crochet into that same stitch, the same chain of 3 that we slip stitched to. We're going to insert, or yarn over first, then insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and now we are going to chain 1, and we're going to make a 2 double crochet cluster in that same stitch that we are working in right here. Okay, so the 2 double crochet cluster is yarn over, go into that stitch, that same chain up 3 right there that we slip stitched into, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go back into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops, just like that. Then we are going to, let's see here, chain 4. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to skip 2 stitches. So skip these next 2 stitches, and we're going to make a 2 double crochet cluster, chain 1, and 2 double crochet cluster all in this next stitch here. So skip these next 2 stitches, go into this next stitch by yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go back into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then chain 1, and then go back in there for another 2 double crochet cluster. So yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go back into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, skip the next 2 stitches, and go into the next stitch for another one. We're going to yarn over, jump into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, go back into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then chain 1, and then do another one. Yarn over, go into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, skip the next 2 stitches, and just repeat. So do another 2 double crochet cluster, then chain 1, and then do another 2 double crochet cluster in that same stitch, and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the end you should have 8 sets of these. So I'm just going to, and then make sure you skip 2 stitches and then jump to the next and make your clusters. So I'm going to do that all the way around, and I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3 together. Alright, when you're finishing, just make sure that you chain your 4 and then slip stitch to this beginning, we'll slip stitch to the beginning double crochet. Do not slip stitch to the chain up 3, slip stitch to the double crochet right up here. Okay, so you can count 1, 2, 3 and then go to the next, to the first stitch, the first double crochet, and then yarn over, pull through and through. Okay, and at this point, if you are not changing color, you would slip stitch back into, like go back into this chain 4 space, and then yarn over, pull through, and then chain up 3 and go on to the next round with us, round 3. But since I'm going to change color at this point, I'm just going to chain 1, cut my yarn, and pull it through, and pull tight, and then insert my hook into that chain 4 space. Grab my new yarn, just like that, just hook it on your hook, pull it through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's going to count as our first stitch. We're going to also put 2 more double crochets into this same space. So yarn over, go into the same space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we just put 2 double crochets in there, but that chain of 3 also counts as a stitch, so it looks like we have 3 double crochets in there. And now we want to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to hop over to this next chain 4 space right here, and we are going to put 3 single crochets in there. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2. So 3 single crochets. Now we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3, hop over to the next chain 4 space, and we're going to put, in this space, we're making a corner. So we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet, all in the same space here. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so that's a double crochet, so make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put 3 more double crochet in there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we just made our corner there. Okay, now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, hop over to this next chain 4 space right here, and we're going to put 3 single crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, hop over to the next chain 4 space and make your corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, jump to the next chain 4 space for 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, hop to the next space for our corner. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 single crochets into this next chain 4 space. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're back to the beginning here, but there's already 3 double crochets in here, so we're just going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, whoops, and then we're going to slip stitch to our chain up 3 from this round. So 1, 2, 3 right at the top there. We're going to slip stitch, just insert your hook in the top of there, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so this is what our square sort of looks like right now. A little bit wonky, but we will be straightening that out in this next round. At this next round, if you are not changing color, just slip stitch back into this chain 3 space here and chain up 1, and we will go on to round 4 together. But if you are changing color, just yarn over, pull through to chain up 1, cut your yarn, pull that through, insert your hook in any corner, grab your new color, hook that on, and we're ready to go. So now we are going to chain up 1, and that's not going to count as a stitch. We're going to put half double crochets on this round, so we're going to put 3 half double crochets into this corner space that we just attached to. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, like that. Okay, so yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. So we're putting 3 of those in total in there. Now we are going to put 1 half double crochet in each of these next 3 stitches. So insert your hook in the top of that chain up 3, stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, next stitch, half double crochet, and the next stitch, half double crochet. Now in this chain 3 space, we'll put 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And in each one of these single crochets, we're going to put 1 half double crochet in each one of those. So 1, 2, 3. Then 3 half double crochets in the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 half double crochet in each one of these double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And now we're at our corner, so we're going to put 2 half double crochets, or I'm sorry, 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3 half double crochets. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then turn and put 3 more half double crochets in there. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and just repeat what we did on this side for this side. So just put 1 half double crochet into each one of these next 3 double crochets here. Then we'll put 3 half double crochets in the chain 3 space. And then we'll put 1 half double crochet in each of the next 3 single crochets. And then we'll put 1 half double crochet into the next chain 3 space, or 3 half double crochets in there, sorry. 1, 2, 3 there. And then 1 half double crochet in each one of the next 3 double crochets here. And then we're at our next corner, so we're going to put 3 half double crochets, chain 3, and 3 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and 3 half double crochets. Okay, so just repeat that. Oh, I did a double crochet there. Just repeat doing your half double crochets all along the outer edge here on this round, and then I'll meet you up at the end. Alright, when you're coming up on the end here, you just want to put 3 double crochets in this corner, or I'm sorry, half double crochets. 3 half double crochets in this corner. 1, 2, and 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch to the beginning half double crochet of this round. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And we are done. So I'm just gonna fasten off. I chained up 1, cutting my yarn and pulling that through. And there you have your square. Now this one I would suggest blocking just because the edges are a little bit uneven just with our chaining and everything. But once you block it, I mean, it's pretty much kept its shape. It's just a little bit off with the stitches on the edge. But I think it looks great. It looks like a square to me. So just sew in your ends. I'll show you how I sew in mine real quick. Just taking your yarn needle and then just going, yarning your needle and going underneath some of these stitches, just behind them, just like that, and pulling that through. Let me show you again. I'm just going underneath the stitches with the corresponding color. Okay, you don't want to sew in, you know, blue with green or something. You'll see them behind there. Cut any excess and then stretch it out. Okay. Yeah, I think blocking this one will be fabulous. Just to keep its nice square shape. But that was a lot of fun to make. It kind of looks like a daffodil kind of flower. So that's cool. But Anyway, thank you so much for watching and learning how to make number 22 granny square. This was a lot of fun to make, so make sure to check out those links in the description of this video. You'll have the link to the blog where you can find out where to get all 365 days of granny squares. Also check out the Facebook. Make sure to post your photos on Facebook. I'm loving seeing all your photos and everybody who's keeping up. We are almost done with a full month. That's so awesome. So I think we have only like 1 week left, so awesome. But yeah, just you know, post your photos and hashtag YARNutopia, and for this particular project, hashtag 365 days of granny squares on Instagram so that I can see your photos. I like to go and like all your photos and comment, so make sure that you're doing that. And check out my Snapchat and follow me on Instagram if I didn't say that already. Follow me there. And subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You'll get an update on when I post new videos every time. So every day you'll get a notification that these new videos are out for the granny squares. And so click that red subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Lastly, I want to thank my dad, Fuad Azmat, for taking the time out to make these videos with us. He's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So thank you so much. Happy hooking, everybody!